Hey, social media friends. Hey, how you doing? You doing good? It's a 2-4. You probably want like, what? Why you got your eye like that? Cover your eye up. Cause it's something in my eye. It's something in my eye. Something in my eye. Right? Like, what's in your eye? Can you see? Can you see my eye? Can you see? It's something in my eye. Why you so silly? Right? Yeah. Thought I had lost my eye. And then it was in the junk drawer. I was looking all for it. In the leaves because it had fell off, one of those tree eyes. And I got it. God is so good to me. And so, yeah. How y'all doing today? You doing good? Oh, I was getting myself together. Getting myself together to come hang with you. Yep. I got melody and song in my heart. I had bought some new clothes. Well, Ben had the shirt, but I had bought these pants for work. So I can cause when I go to work, I tell you about my dusty work environment, right? I said, I'm going to be looking nice when I go to work. And then I'm like, shh, because I be looking like a bum at work. I'll be going to work to dress to impress. But I did say I had wanted some new clothes for work. But you see how nice this is? I ain't wearing this to work. I ain't wearing my good clothes to work. I'm going to wear the same old raggedy, smaggedy clothes I've been wearing to work. Yeah. It's too cute to wear to work. Huh? Yeah, I think it's too cute to wear to work. And so, this is a 2-4. I be hanging with be hanging with you and be hanging with other social media friends, right? And so, I don't, well, this is a direct message to, somebody, my other social media friend, people over there. But like I be calling y'all my friends because you be cooking me on. You just be tapping, that screen, be like, what's she talking about today? And like how I be saying, oh, I just love you. Give me a hug. I don't know why my voice do like that, but it do. And so, don't take it literal. Don't take it personal. When I say, "Oh, I just love you and I just love your company," don't take it personal. Don't take it literal. Because I don't know you and I don't love you like that. I love me. Yeah. And so, like, when I get on here expressly for the purpose of me, because I'm selfish like that. I'm self-absorbed. I'm full of myself. And I just love me some me. Yeah, I like your company, because you, freely and willingly and voluntarily of your own accord be clicking me on, right? I appreciate you for that. But, and I'm not you per se, but I'm talking to one individual person here. Motherfuckers, I'll be trying to break up a happy home. Look, this motherfucker calling me on Messenger, thinking I'm gonna pick up my phone. Look. And you know who you be. You, that one boy, Juanito. I don't know why I be thinking of Boris Karloff every time I think of the name Juan Boris. I think his name is Juan Boris Carlos. Well, whatever. You know who I'm talking about. You know who you be. You don't be calling me on Messenger like I'm gonna pick up my phone. What, you trying to get me kicked out? You trying to put some thoughts in my husband's head and like, who's she talking to? And look, don't be having my husband be thinking, oh, I'm doing, something nefarious. I'm doing something I ought not be doing. And then, like, when I be getting on here talking to you, my husband be thinking I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to you, the person. Expressly talking to you. No, I ain't talking to you. I just be talking to people in general. But you be tending to thinking, well, I am talking to you right now. You want boy Carlos, let me call me on Messenger. getting me in trouble, trying to break up a happy home, have my husband thinking that me and you got something going on, and I be up here on this Facebook thing or this YouTube thing, and I be talking to niggas. Nope, I don't. I just be speaking in general, just be hanging out with y'all. And so, right, I tend to get a little bit too loud when I get, hyped up. And so excuse me in my loud voice. And excuse my ashy arm because, I like you like that, but I don't like you like that. I didn't oil myself up. I be like, look, and you see the wrinkles? Yeah, I didn't steam out my shirt either. And you see these nose hairs? I clipped them a little bit, but look, I ain't gonna shave out my nose because I was doing this. I felt all that stuff, and I was like, honey, how come you ain't tell me I got all this stuff? Well, I have to go start plucking my, chinny chin chin hairs. Honey said, I didn't see it. Well, he ain't bothered by it. Because even if I did let it grow, I don't think my husband gonna divorce me for it. Because he loved me like that. And I love him. Because my world was rocked today. And I don't mean in a good way. My world was rocked. And I was like, because I am an insecure person. I got a little bit of, I don't think I got low self-esteem. But, I be feeling insecure. I got self-esteem issues, but I ain't got no low self-esteem because I think very highly of myself because I love me some me. And you better love you some you because ain't nobody going to, like I be telling you, ain't nobody going to love you more than you love yourself. Yeah. So anyway, I just got on here to say hey to you and let certain individuals know. Don't be calling me up on Messenger like I'm going to pick up my phone. Got my husband thinking that, look, because, I was sitting down in my spot, my little cozy spot, in the corner, and the light was dimmed all low, and I was just, scrolling on my phone, window shopping, right? Looking for some crafts to get into. Like, what's going to be my next project? I'm going to show you my next project. And then so honey was like, what you doing sitting over in a corner in the dark? You talking to somebody? I said, honey, you don't come at me with that. You know better. Look, you can check. I ain't got nothing to hide, and I ain't doing nothing, scandalous, bad, underhanded. You can check my call log, check my phone history and all that. Sure. My passcode and all that. And look, and then I had got offended. Oh, well, you actually thinking that I'm like one of them out here in these streets? Because I don't be in the streets. I be in this house. Because like when I need somebody to talk to, I'll be out in them streets. I click you on. You talking to you. But talking to you be kind of getting me in trouble. Because I be talking to you so much and so enthusiastically to honey be like, thinking I got something going on and I don't. Getting me in trouble. Anyway, I got dressed up because I'm a soldier for the Lord. Today is Saturday, April 18th. It is the 108th day. Ain't God good? It is the 108th day. Woo! Don't these days and these times be flying? It be going past, I tell you. And so, I'm going to take you outside to my spot and show you, put this eye back on the tree. Yeah, it's one of those, Nostradamus. They twin tree or Siamese twins, Nostradamus. Yeah, I should call them Oakley. Or Oakley. Yeah. And so I ain't want much. Just to show my face up in the place, let you know that I'm still here in the land of the living. God woke me up yet another day just like God woke you up. God found grace and favor with me to I'm going to give her another chance and another day of living. I was like, thank you, Heavenly Father, for extending me grace and giving me another day and another chance for living. I be trying, mind my business and not be minding God's business. Because sometimes, like I had told you before, I was like overly minding God's business and like what you gonna do next, Lord? What you gonna ain't none of my business what God gonna do. Right? Let God be God. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been letting, God be God and been, trying to mind my own business. But yeah, when I had said I had my world rocked today, I had to call my husband up. I said, honey, I'm insecure. Do you love me? And he said, yeah, I love you. Because I sure love him. Yeah. And we good. We solid. Yeah. So I ain't want much other than to archive my life, a day in the life, in chapter 60 of me. Chapter 60. And then let the good Lord keep letting me live. It's gonna be chapter 61, chapter 62, on and so forth. Because my honey, he's 65 years old. Should the good Lord let me live to be 65 years old? I'm gonna be so fast. Oh, I'm gonna be so fast. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna be too fast. And being fast, I've been crafting. Did a little something. I said, what? That's gonna be my new look. I'm gonna have to put a little flower in my hair. So I've been crafting, and then, hold up. Because I try to be, crafting, well, not every single day, but I did have said that I was going to craft every single day for the month of April. And I've been doing pretty good. And so, I got my needle and thread, got me a little hair clip, got me a little cheap little flower. I was going to, sew this, attach it to this, and then, clip it in my hair, right? Take this out, and then right, yeah. And so the plan stand was to, have a different color flower, have a variety of flowers for my hair, and do a little something. Okay, well, I ain't want much other than to say, hey. Oh, well, I did want to talk about this. Like, I have been noticing, thank you for, coming to my page and hanging with me. And I appreciate it. Because it's not necessary. Like, look, you know how that song goes? I don't want to sing it. Yeah, well, I am gonna sing them. Like, I ain't fucking with you. It's 100 other million people I could be fucking than to be fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you, right? Yeah, and so I want to say thanks for fucking with me. Yeah, cause look, it's 100 other million people you could be. Well, I shouldn't even. You know what? Like, it's 100 other million people you could be watching, but you choose to watch me. Yeah, thanks for that. Because you don't have to, but you do, right? Yeah, and like, right? Don't even gotta push the button. Just lightly tap the screen, right? I be like when I see somebody push the button and like my page, I be like, oh wow, that's nice. Like, what make you like my page? What make you like me? Because I be a little, curious about that. Like, what make you like me? I mean, because it ain't important that you do. Like, you know how people be saying, oh, subscribe and like my page. Because you ain't never heard me say, oh, if you like, hanging with me, subscribe and like my page. You ain't never heard me say like my page. And I ain't going to say like my page. Because if you like it on your own free will and accord. I ain't got to ask you to like my page. Right? Because, like, I was watching, like, I was watching TV, right? And I like to watch the YouTube on the TV. Because, usually, like, a film in my house, I don't be watching, just say this was the phone, right? I don't be watching, on the phone, cast it to the TV, right? And so I was watching it, and throughout his whole video, intermittently, he was, sporadically, he would say, oh, if you find this interesting, like and share. Did I ever ask you to share my page? And I ain't gonna ask you to share my page. Did I ever ask you to like my page? And I ain't gonna ask you to like my page, because if you like it, you like it. Look, am I bothered if you like it or not? I like me. Because sometimes, like me being a friend to me, I be liking my own page. I be like, oh, because I be liking, that I actually get on here and make a video for myself, because I don't be using it for what it's intended for. Like how they say, being a social media creator, right? And so I really don't be creating nothing for you. I be creating it for me, to have a friend is to be a friend. So I be being a friend to me. And if, and when I be feeling so, be like, oh, girl, you did it. I just, like my stuff, right? Because I love me like that. I just like you. Yeah, I like you, but I don't love you. But I be saying, oh, I love you, right? I need to stop saying I love you. I really do, because that be kind of getting me in trouble. Yeah, because sometimes honey be thinking I be like talking to somebody in particular. I don't be talking to nobody. Look, I don't know who you be. You be clicking on my page. I don't know. Well, I've been talking for a while, ain't I? Well, I wasn't trying to, be on here talking that long. I got stuff to do. Oh, yeah, I got stuff to do. And, but yeah, and for those of you who have, like my page, and then you came back and saw another video, yeah, I want to say thank you. But they had me curious. Like, what they like my page for? I appreciate that thumbs up, that liking and stuff. But I was curious. I'm like, what made them like? I mean, I know I like me, but what make you like me? Right? But, we are all more alike than unalike. I guess that's what it be. Okay, I wasn't going to hold you long. I just got on here for me. I just like seeing me. Yeah. And I be sharing myself with you, because perhaps you might have been feeling a little sad, down, and lonely, and maybe you needed a friend. And so I choose, to be your video friend. I choose to be your technology, keep you company. Yeah, maybe you was a little bit bored. And so maybe you needed a smile. And so I share my smile with you. Yeah. But mainly, I be needing a smile, because, like, I be, like, walking around the house all frumpy. Then honey be looking like, smile. I be like, was I looking that sad? And then I smile. And so when I pop this on, and then I see the reflection of me, I see the God in me, and then so it's like I be giving God a smile. I love you, God. Like, have you hugged yourself today? Like when you hug yourself, let me put this down. Give yourself a give yourself a big old hug, because God is there for I am. And so when you hug yourself, it's like you are hugging God. So that's the way I look at it. I be giving God a hug. And then two, like sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. And so, like, give yourself a hug. And sometimes we have to tell ourselves we are, like, I'm sorry, self. You know how we be hard, real hard on ourselves? Yeah. And so, give yourself a hug. Give yourself a smile. And don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah, because, we all imperfect, right? And you know how we be judging others and we be judging ourselves even harshly. Yeah, and so I'm learning to not judge. That's why I be getting on here doing video to, a little bit of levity in my life, and so not to take life so serious, and that learn to laugh at yourself. Yeah, and embrace your flaws, and just embrace. Look, cause ain't none of us perfect, and so embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. All right. I didn't know I was gonna talk that long. Yeah. All right. I do. What I was gonna say, right? I was gonna say I love you, but no, I don't love you. I just like you a lot. Yeah, I like you a lot because I love me. Yeah, but I guess I can't help when I say, "Oh, I just love you," because even though you on the other side of the screen, right? And you just sitting there listening to me, you know what it is. I be looking at myself, right? And so when I say I love you, I do love you because I be looking at myself and I love me. And conversely, I suppose I love you too. Have yourself a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.